Alright, so I'm sitting here chilling. Something hit me. I was listening to one of my videos about parents, you know, raising their kids properly and giving them a head start in the race. You know, instead of having them behind and all these other kids are running ahead of them. But I was also thinking, people as an adult, you gotta be careful who you mixing your genes with, and who you dumping your sperm in, and who you laying with, because if you get somebody pregnant or somebody gets you pregnant and they just disappear. I seen a lady up there, uptown, up there by where I work. She had a baby in her hands and she was trying to get rid of the baby. And I told people, listen, she looks like she wants to dump that baby somewhere. And that's when they's like, yo, you know what? You're right. And I'm like, where's the police station? They're like, down the block. I'm like, so go get her and walk her to the station. So they find the girl, and she just had the baby. She had a nightgown, walking around. And I'm like, in the back of my head, I'm like, and they were saying, she don't have nowhere to go. Whoever is dealing with her, boom, boom, boom. You know, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, see, this is why you be careful who you get pregnant and who's impregnating you, who's mixing genes with you. You know, also, I take it to another level. Like, you gotta carefully analyze people that you're dealing with, because even if you know, if you mix in the wrong genes, sometimes you produce a savage. You know, it gets this deep. I know kids grow up, you could have two good parents and the kids grow up bad too, but I'm just saying, you still gotta be careful with who you mixing with, because some people have them genes or those issues that's inside of their genetics. You know, that's why black people like to talk about PTSD, post-traumatic slave syndrome. A lot of them are slaves and have that thing in them from their ancestors, but they didn't break it because certain programs was put in place when they try to escape from the slave. So now, fast forward into now, that's why I made the video saying we need to nation build first instead of relationship build. Nation comes first. So as you build in the nation, you build a nation, it will produce good relationships. That's why we're in these problems now as a race with men and women. Everybody's fighting against each other. Nobody get along because there's no understanding of what the nation should do first, because there's so much confusion with these fake leaders and puppets and all these dudes claiming that they're for the people. So when you as an adult are looking at a person, don't look at it as a sexual thing. Yeah, as a human being, you see sex. You know, you see people look good, boom, boom, boom. That's nature. But you gotta think of the long run, because it's chess. This isn't checkers. Keep telling y'all that. So once you get that person, get to know the person first. Yeah, I know you wanna just, you know, you figure them out quick what they're about in the beginning. And once they make that wrong move, then you get rid of them and keep it moving. There's always somebody good. You got to be patient in this thing. When you're producing and reproducing and building, you have to be patient. You know, you're going to get people that you probably run through here and there, but you got to be careful with that. I don't suggest you do that in a nation building. Don't do that. You carefully move. It's chess. You ever played chess? Okay. And if you know the object of chess, then you know what I'm talking about. I'm not a chess player, but I'm a chess player in life. And I see a lot of stuff that's going on. And we gotta teach our youth. I don't care about nobody else's, our youth, how to engage with each other. Because a lot of kids, I heard some kids in my barbershop, young dudes, young men, they was in their 20s, and they was talking about, a man's supposed to breed up and just keep it moving and have a bunch of baby mothers and just one of them gonna make it. That's what he said. He said, if I get a bunch of women pregnant, I know one of them gonna make it. I'm like, really? That don't even make sense, because you basically leaving them out there as a chance thing. Instead of you making a couple 2, 3 with one person and being there and making sure they make it, you rather push out 10 and disappear and hope one of them make it. That's the type of thinking we dealing with out here. You know, it's about quantity, not quality. You know, they thinking of quantity, and everything in life is based on quality. The quality is always better. You pick quality people to be around you, quality work, quality equipment, and you spend quality time with the people around you that you picked that are quality. You understand that? It's not just you running around in no rat race. Everything is just chaos. That's how you destroy yourself. That's destruction. So be careful out there, people, when you're moving in this terrain. This is a battlefield. It's not a game. So be careful who you choosing. Be careful who you laying with. Be careful who you talking to. Who you giving anything to. That's the type of war it is. Because the same people you're around, they put them against you. You know? So they have to be, you know, analyzed and trained to think. But we don't have time for that. We just got to take the best of the best and move on and build and create some better kids and teach the ones that are still willing to learn the way, the proper way, and then we can move on from there. So that's all I got to say. Carry on.